This woman's son was shot and killed by Tampa police in his own home, and now she says they're lying about it. They're trying to cover it up. And tonight, her allegations raise more questions about Tampa police and their use of confidential informants. Fox 13's Gloria Gomez shows us what happened inside that home in Seminole Heights and why the story from police keeps changing.
Patty Silliman says Tampa police killed her son, Jason Westcott, on a bogus drug raid, and now they're trying to cover it up.
Well, Tampa police has lied about a lot of things, and they're going to continue to lie.
This was the scene in May: drugs, guns, and the SWAT team. At first, it looked like a big drug bust. Tampa police said the suspect, Jason Westcott, was a big-time drug dealer who was armed when the SWAT team raided his home. They say he pointed a gun at officers, so they had to shoot and kill him. But weeks later, we learned police found barely any pot inside.
My son is dead over $2 worth of marijuana and a confidential informant wanting to get off of being in trouble.
Several months before the raid, Silliman says her son even called Tampa police for help when he learned someone who visited his house had plans to rob him.
He goes and he buys a security system, and Tampa police are trying to say it's because he's a big-time drug dealer. No, it's because he called you to protect him, and then you killed him.
From the very start, misinformation led to more confusion. At first, Tampa police said a neighborhood tip led them to Westcott's home. Then later they said no, actually it was an undercover officer who had made drug buys there. Then it changed again when we learned the information really came from a confidential informant.
But there's got to be times when I expect the chief of police to come forward and say, you know what, we made a mistake on this. This was wrong, we screwed this up, or this officer was out of line. And it seems like they never do that until we provide overwhelming evidence to them.
But Tampa police spokesperson Laura McElroy says the information from the informant was right. She says Westcott was a street-level drug dealer. The confidential informant, McElroy says, made 4 drug buys there, and each time he was armed, which is why they said they called out the SWAT team.
Each time that the informant was in the house, he saw pre-packaged marijuana, up to 40 baggies. If you're just a personal user, you're not going to have marijuana that is pre-packaged for distribution.
Currently, there is an internal affairs investigation on this incident, but Patty Silliman says she won't be satisfied until police own up to their mistakes.
Tampa police need to have some kind of accountability for when they go into a home.
Gloria Gomez, Fox 13 News.
Tampa police say the confidential informant used in the Westcott case was vetted by 2 other police agencies. They had used him in the past, and the internal affairs investigation, it's expected to wrap up in just the next couple of weeks.